recording both cameras, so Silas, just try to act like you're getting good highlight footage. That's good. As long as you keep the ball in frame, you're doing good. You know what a good shot looks like. You just.
Takes it to the corner, driving the baseline. Orr kicks it to the corner. Three, no good. Weaver had the rebound. He jumped too early and tips it out of bounds. It'll stay with Nettleton on their end, left side under the goal. Toss in, tied at 3. T.J. Daly's going to throw it in. Sportsmanship warning on T.J. Daly from Scott Gifford. And Coach Dominic Lincoln says, calm down. Daly, good player, but he's known to have a little attitude from time to time. There's a jump hook good from Marion Rogers. That looked like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and it's 5-3 Nettleton. Leighton Weaver, front court, right side, left side. It goes to Smith. Back to Weaver. Weaver's going to launch a long three. It spins out. Tipped out rebound to Daly. Different Nettleton team so far tonight. They're not even thinking about that game last Tuesday. Daly, he's going to pop another three. No answer there. Rogers, though, with the long rebound. Back out to Daly. Daly drives the paint, puts up a little flyer. Got it. Daly with this first 2-point field goal. He has 5 in the game, and it's 7-3 Nettleton. Leighton Weaver, left wing, Smith. He'll put up a high arcing three. Right there for the rebound was Weaver. He couldn't get it to drop, and rebound goes to T.J. Whitney. To Daly, here come the Raiders. Jonesboro, very cold to start this game. Jalen Hurd's going to be first off the bench tonight, the super soft from football. Daly with the dribble drive, takes it all the way to the goal and lays it in. That's 7 for T.J. Daly, 9-3. Here is Jalen Jones in the front court, dumps it down to Young, who lays it in. 9-5. Nettleton with the lead. First 2 for Eddie Young. Front court, Whitney leaves it for Orr on the high left wing. Jonesboro's gone man-to-man now. T.J. Daly, long three, no. High for the board, B.J. Knowlton comes out on the dribble. Goes between the legs in the front court, left side to Weaver, to the corner. Shot fake on a three, back to Weaver. He couldn't handle the basketball, saves it in bounds, but right to Nettleton. Now 3-on-1 all the way to go, shot no. Tipped up and in, though, by Rogers. He has 4, and it's 11-5. Weaver pull up from 12, no good, and He pushed off. Or excuse me, Jalen Hurd with an illegal pick. His first, team first. 3 subs for Jonesboro. Jalen Hurd, T.J. Brown, the 6'1 senior. Or excuse me, 5'10 senior. He's averaging 3 a game. Hurd at 1.5 points a game. And Jaquez Jordan, 5'9 senior, averaging 3 a contest. Knowlton and Weaver out there with the 2 newbies. There's a dribble drive. Hold is going to be called on Jaquez Jordan. His first. Second on Jonesboro. Baseline right inbound for Kalen Ellis, who's in the ball game for Nettleton. Driving down is Jackson. Cut off under the goal, lost it out of bounds. But it was last touched by Jonesboro. Ellis, a 5'9 sophomore, throws it in under the goal. Right side of it. Timeout called by Dominic Lincoln to avoid the 5-second count. And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Nettleton off to an 11-5 start in this ball game. 7 points for T.J. Daly, and Lamarion Rogers has 4 points. Jonesboro has 3 from B.J. Knowlton, 2 from Eddie Young, and that's it. Hurricane have been whistled twice, Nettleton none. Raiders look better out of the gate tonight. Want to say happy birthday to Cooper Callahan. He's up there with his dad, assistant coach Carter Callahan. He was the first quarterback under Randy Coleman's era here at Jonesboro High School. They're up in the stands with Grandpa, Poppy, Mickey Phelps. Good family there. Top of the key is Kalen Ellis. Guarded by Jaquez Jordan, backs up to midcourt to set the offense. 3:09 remain, 11-5 Nettleton lead. Orr right side to Whitney. Bake on the long 3, takes it to the baseline, leaves it in the corner for Jackson. He lost the handle going up. Taken by Jaquez Jordan to B.J. Knowlton. He draws a lot of attention. The ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Raiders. T.J. Daly back in for Nettleton along with Markel Roddy, a 6-foot senior wearing number 5, his first appearance. Out goes Jackson, and I didn't get the other player that just departed. In the corner, Jordan out to Knowlton on the wide left wing. Back to Jordan inside to Hurd. Hurd spins, puts up a shot in traffic, couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Rogers. Nettleton controlling the boards, controlling the tempo, controlling everything so far. There's a drive by Daly. He's going to force one up. No. Long rebound out to Nettleton. 3 ball on the way for Whitney, and he drains it. It is 14-5 Nettleton. Weaver for the answer, no. Ball goes out of bounds to the Raiders. Now Jonesboro's going to pick him up halfway full court. Jaquez Jordan is going to cover up T.J. Daly. Here is T.J. Whitney in the front court, picked up by T.J. Brown. To the corner, dribbled the baseline, dump pass in, threw it away. B.J. Knowlton with the steal, brings it up the floor, covered up quickly, gets in the corner, hook pass up top to Weaver, back out to Jordan underneath. Laid in by Jalen Hurd. He was wide open for 2. 14-7. Now Jaquez Jordan's going to pick up Daly full court. Coming around T.J. Brown to try to steal it. Couldn't come up with it, or back to Daly. 1:31 to go, 14-7 Nettleton lead. Daly with the dribble drive, foul going out of bounds. He'll shoot 2. Foul is going to be on T.J. Brown, his first. That's the 3rd on Jonesboro, and T.J. Daly to the line to shoot a couple. Daly makes the first, he has 8. 15-7. And Rogers comes back in for Nettleton. He replaces T.J. Whitney. And Daly makes the second, gets a hanger. He has 9. 16-7 Raiders. Weaver in the front court. Fires it to the right side, and Knowlton back to Weaver between the circles. Back to Knowlton on the high right side to the wing. Jordan in the corner. Weaver pulls up from 15 and got it. Off the dribble, Leighton Weaver with his first bucket. 16-9. TJ Daly almost lost the handle, gets it back on the dribble, cross the timeline. He's at the top of the key, takes Jordan in the paint, forces one up, no good, high for the board. B.J. Knowlton, and he's fouled by Daly. Then he goes over and helps Knowlton up. First on Daly, first on Nettleton. Kalen Ellis in for TJ Daly. Hurricane basketball down 16-9. 47.8 seconds to go, opening period. Leighton Weaver will walk to the front court, points to his forehead as he crosses the timeline to the high, wide left wing. T.J. Brown dribbles in the paint, floats one, too short, tipped out. Nettleton has it. Orr lost the handle, picked up by Ellis. He comes to the front court. Kick out to Orr. Orr working on Brown to the corner. Here's a 3-ball on the way, and so wish for number 5, Markel Roddy. 19-9, 10-point lead, first quarter for the Raiders. Weaver to the corner. Here's Brown for the answer. Hey, got it. T.J. Brown drains a 3. That's the end of the first quarter, and it's 19-12. Nettleton with the lead. Back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
See Tim Hawkins in the crowd, just walked in tonight. He's an assistant for the Lady Hurricane basketball team who defeated Westside today, 49-41. They'll be in the third place game tomorrow. Or excuse me, they will be in the fifth place game tomorrow in the Paragould tournament. Another new player for the Raiders, number 12, Marion Brewster, 6'2" junior. Number 12, Elliott McLaughlin in the game, 6'4" junior for Jonesboro, averaging a point a game. To the corner it goes. That's number 4 in the game, Brian Smith, 5'7" junior for the Raiders. He has the ball out front, is Daly. Did some damage earlier for the Raiders. Jackson dribble drive under the goal. Nice reverse layup by Jeremiah Jackson, his first 2, and it's 21-12 Nettleton. They're not remembering last week's turbo game yet. B.J. Knowlton on the dribble to the free throw line. Picks up the dribble, fires it over to Smith. He goes between the circles to the elbow, to the corner, inside to Weaver. Weaver falls away from 10, no. Rebound, Nettleton has it. TJ Daly's going to walk it up the floor, 7-minute mark. 21-12 Raider lead. Daly, high right side, comes between the circles, now at the top of the key. Dribble down in the paint, walked, he got away with it. Here's a 3-ball, no. Running rebound taken by Nettleton. Passing it down low. Daly puts it up and in. He has 11. 23-12, 11-point lead. There's a shot in the paint, missed. A lot of contact, no call. Raider basketball. TJ Daly on the dribble drive. Offensive foul, he ran over Sidney Smith. That's the second on Daly. The first in the quarter on the Raiders. Jonesboro basketball down 11. 6:35 to go. West Swift just as calm as he could be. Leighton Weaver. Left side. Jones down the corner. Knowlton shot fake on the three. They get on him quickly. He comes up to the high wing. Now the wide wing. Back to the corner. Here is Smith for three. Too strong. Rebound Weaver. Stick back. Got it. Leighton Weaver with the stick back bucket makes it 23-14. 9-point Raider lead. MJ Marshall coming in next dead ball. 6-minute mark. Second quarter. Ellis working on Jones. Can't get in. Backs out behind the way behind the arc. Is Whitney. A long three. Too short. And Sidney Smith collects it on the dribble. Gets it over to Weaver. Taking it to the front court. Stops on the wing. Now goes inside the paint. Dumps it down low to McLaughlin, who missed the lay-in and then committed a foul. Oh, my. First foul on Jonesboro in the quarter. First on McLaughlin. MJ Marshall in the game. 5'8" junior, averaging 5.5 a game. His latest entry so far this year. Ellis. Whitney. Whitney in the paint. Jump stop. Shot up, no. And rebound Jonesboro. Team rebound there. Here's Jaden Jones. Coast to coast. Puts up a little floater and got it. First two for Jaden Jones, 23-16. 7-point lead for Nettleton. Ellis. Knocked away, loose on the floor, picked up by Whitney. Working on Weaver. Back to the corner. Trying to drive is Jackson. Has the shot blocked as he goes up. Pulled down by Marshall. Marshall stops, pops a three. No, a little short. And the ball off Nettleton. Whitney had it, lost it, and went off of Jackson out of bounds, or Ellis out of bounds. Jalen Hurd back in the game for Leighton Weaver. Elliott McLaughlin comes out also. He's replaced. Sidney Smith, top of the key, in the paint, had it knocked away from him. Loose on the deck, picked up by Nettleton, 2-on-1, all the way to the goal, layup good. For Kalen Ellis, his first two. 25-16, back to a 9-point lead. There's a steal by Nettleton underneath. Wes Swift just shaking his head, can't believe what he's watching. Ellis, dribble drive to the baseline. Shots missed, long rebound to Knowlton. That was Rogers with the shot. Knowlton all the way to the goal, layup, no, he's fouled. And B.J. Knowlton will go to the line to shoot a couple. It's going to be on Brian Smith, his first. Second on the Raiders. T.J. Brown, Jaquez Jordan checking back in for Sidney Smith and Jaden Jones. Markel Roddy also in for Nettleton, replacing Brian Smith. Baseline right throwing, no free throws on that one. Inside to Jordan. In the paint, little floater won't go, but he'll shoot free throws. Little semi-hook there from Jaquez. Foul was on Jackson, Ellis, his first. Third for the Raiders. Jordan to the line, makes his first. That's his first free throw made this year. That's his first free throw attempt this year. 25-17. Eddie Young will come in after this free throw from Jordan if he makes it. He does. Two for Jordan, 25-18. And Jalen Hurd's going to take a rest. He's replaced by big 6'7" Eddie Young. Timeout called by Dominic Lincoln. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 25-18 Raider lead. We'll be back with you tomorrow. If Jonesboro wins tonight, it'll be a championship game at 5:30. If they lose, it'll be the third place game at 4 o'clock. That's tomorrow afternoon right here on the ticket. Jonesboro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 have scored. Leading scorers Leighton Weaver with 4. TJ Daly leads the Raiders with 11, but he had 9 in the first quarter. 19-12 lead by Nettleton after 1. 25-18 lead. 6-6 in this quarter. Raider basketball. Jonesboro's going to pick him up a little deeper in the front court. It goes to Roddy. Hands it off to Hoare, right side to Jackson. Or excuse me, that's Ellis. Top of the key, Orr. Got off at the block to Whitney in the corner. He's going to stop, try to pop a three. No. High for the board, Jacquez Jordan. He was up around the rim. Leads the pass down to T.J. Brown, who couldn't handle it out of bounds. Leighton Weaver in. In for M.J. Marshall. Going to make him throw it back in. The player was coming out on the floor like he'd been waved in, and he had. Now he'll still wait on the side. Here is Ellis, guarded by Jordan. 25-18, 7-point Raider lead. Underneath, boy, that went by everybody and caught Scott Gifford right in the noggin. Almost knocked him off his feet. I think it surprised him more than anything. He's fine. Jonesboro basketball, that was a rocket thrown in there. That dang near took him off his feet. Leighton Weaver will bring it to the front court. T.J. Daly and Jackson will check in for Nettleton next dead ball. In the corner of the wing, B.J. Knowlton goes in the corner. Shot fake on a three. Out to Jordan. Weaver between the circles. Right corner. Knowlton for three. No. Hey, got it off the bounce. I had already called that out, and he made it. He has 6. 25-21. Shot in the paint, no good. Ripped out of there by Brown to Knowlton. Knowlton all the way to the goal. Gets it and one. He did the little front flip for 2. And a technical foul called on Dominic Lincoln. Foul's going to be on Ellis, his second, 4th, and then the T on Dominic Lincoln will be the 5th team foul. 25-23. And one coming for B.J. Knowlton, and Jonesboro will get the basketball. B.J. Knowlton. Got it. 9 points now for Knowlton. 25-24. Jonesboro's cut the once 11-point lead, and here comes the 2 free throws for Knowlton. Forgot about the technical free throws. And Jonesboro had the basketball to inbound after this. To tie. Got it. 10 for Knowlton, tied at 25. And B.J. Knowlton for the lead, first one of the game. Got it. That's 11 for Knowlton. 26-25. That is 10 in a row scored by Jonesboro. Now they'll inbound in their front court. Leighton Weaver in the front court against the 1-2-2 zone. Knowlton back to Weaver. Takes it left side to Jordan. Back to Weaver in the corner. Pulls up from 12. Won't go. Tipped up, no. Tipped up again, no. Third time, no. Fighting for the rebound, Eddie Young, and he goes out of bounds off Young. But Jonesboro in there battling. Had 4 shots at it. Here's Jalen Hurd in the game. He replaces Eddie Young. That foul was called on Eddie Young. Eddie was called for the foul, his first. Second on Jonesboro. Long pass to the right side, Whitney. In the corner, Orr. Up top, Jackson. Fires the pass left side to Daly. Spins to the block. Shovel shot off the bottom of the backboard. Fight for the ball. Jonesboro's got it. Weaver. In traffic, just lets everybody clear. Now he's going to be guarded by T.J. Daly. Jordan sets a pick to Daly. Daly hits the deck. Weaver, or Knowlton for three. No good. Rebound to Whitney. Stolen by Jalen Hurd, who is fouled and will shoot free throws. Foul's going to be on Orr, his first. Already over the limit are the Raiders. 2 free throws for Jalen Hurd. He's 1 out of 2 this year. Missed 2 yesterday against Rivercrest. Hurd's first, in and out. 26-25, Jonesboro with the lead. Hurd second. Got it. And he was distracted right before he shot the free throw. Maybe they should do that more often. 27-25. Hurd with 3 in the game. Daly, long 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. You got to get on him as soon as he crosses half court. 28-27. Nettleton back up 1. Scoop shot by Knowlton. Tipped up and in by Jalen Hurd. Hurd with 5. Came flying out of nowhere. 1 minute to go in the first half. Jonesboro by 1. T.J. Daly, right side to Whitney. Shot fake on a 3. Takes in the paint, throws it to nobody underneath. Last grazed by the Hurricane. Baseline left throw in for Nettleton. 54 seconds to go. Jonesboro up 29-28. Daly into Whitney. Whitney trying to drive the baseline is fouled by Jaquez Jordan. His second, third on Jonesboro. Baseline inbound for the Raiders. T.J. Daly to take care of the honors. He just changed pivot foot. Nobody saw it. Daly out front, double dribble, got away with it. Spinning in the paint, Jackson throws one up. No. Hurd with the board. Brown threw a ball away. Reverse lay in good by Orr. Got in the air and nothing to do but just throw it to anybody. He was the wrong person. 30-29. Brown for 3. Knocks it down. T.J. Brown from downtown makes it 32-30 Jonesboro. And there's a foul. Jaquez Jordan closely guarding T.J. Daly. Jordan's third. 4th on the Hurricane. M.J. Marshall in for Jaquez Jordan. 32-30. Jonesboro with the lead. 17 seconds to go. First half. Welcome to the battle of the 2 biggest schools in this city, Nettleton and Jonesboro. Daly out front, almost lost the handle, picks it back up on the dribble. Forces one up at the buzzer. It's an air ball, and that's the quarter. That's the half. Jonesboro from a 19-12 first quarter deficit fight to take a 32-30 halftime lead. Back in 3 minutes for the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954. For 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Singh. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Singh. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Singh, and God bless our troops.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we've alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC.
Oh, y'all, look, y'all made it over here late. I didn't know. Hey.
Welcome to the corporate halftime entertainment at Jonesboro High School.
Go back to where I was.
trying to be athletic right there. Just told us we can't be in front of the goal here on the free throws. Like it behind you. Over there, dog pound. I'm at, or like you want me to do like the cheerleaders at? He's gaslighting you. I did not say that. I did not sing the lyrics. Because Jonathan tried singing the lyrics. I told him no. Okay, I was hugging him, but I wasn't like, hey. I told him to stop. You know why I did it? Now I can't even do it back to him. It's cool, bro. It's cool. We're going to win either way. If they win, it's because I'm in it, you know?
God, you're the best at your job. You're the best at it. No one's ready for it.
I can see it. Although I used to play basketball in the 3rd grade. And the ops are right next to you, bro. May in your dreams. You have to cheat to be in the NBA. I'm cold. In 3rd grade, I could have made the NFL. Not the NFL, I mean NBA.
Little frustration foul there on Rogers. His first, team first in the 3rd quarter. Hurricane basketball up 25-20. Leighton Weaver. Wide right side, back to Weaver between the circles, comes to the left side, Smith. Back to Weaver. Shot fake on a 3, pulls up from 12. Jumper will go. Leighton Weaver with the touch, he has 9. 37-30, and just like that, Jonesboro up 7 points, bringing the Dog pound of life. There's a drive in the middle, TJ Daly, who can create a shot. Is fouled by Hurd. His second. First in the quarter on Jonesboro and TJ Daly. 2 for 2 from the line, shoots 2 more. Rolls in the first, gives him 15 in the game. 37-31, newcomer of the year last year in Northeast Arkansas. Second free throw, bounces high, rebound B.J. Nettleton. 37-31, Jonesboro by 6. Weaver to the right side. Hurd between the circles. Hands it off to Nettleton. BJ's been quiet lately. Really covered up by Nettleton. Kick it to the corner. Jaden Jones drives the baseline, kicks up top. Nettleton from the right wing is 3 ball. No good. Long rebound tip. TJ, no. Picked up by Nettleton. Up top, Weaver. 3 ball, in and out. Raider rebound. Orr comes down with it. He gets it back from Daly. Right elbow, that's Rogers. He puts a shot up front. Whitney puts up a shot from the baseline, and he's fouled again. Third on Hurd. That's his second on Hurd, only the second on Hurd. And TJ Whitney's going to go to the line. Only has 3 points tonight. His first free throw is good. That's 4 for Whitney. 37-32. Elliott McLaughlin in for Jalen Hurd. Whitney's second. Also good. Perfect rotation. 37-33, lead down to 4. Here's Weaver, left side to Nettleton. Nettleton. Ball back from 12. Will not go. Tipped out. Run down by he and looks like Jackson ran into each other, and Jackson whistled for a foul. Then he knocked Nettleton in the side of the head. Jackson's first. Second on the Raiders. Sideline inbound for the Hurricane. Dominic Lincoln not saying a whole lot. He's already got 1 tee tonight. Jones gets it into Weaver. Comes to Nettleton, left wing. Smith bounces it to Weaver with the catch at the baseline. To Nettleton in the corner, shot fake on the 3. Comes out to the wing. Drives to the goal. His ball away, won't go, but he's fouled. And he'll shoot 2. Creation there by B.J. Nettleton. Foul's going to be on Lamarion Rogers, his second. Third on Nettleton. B.J. Nettleton back to the line where he's 3 for 3 tonight. 5:21 to go, 4-point Jonesboro lead. Nettleton's first. Got it. He came in shooting 17 of 27, 62%, but his first night he was 0 for 6. Makes another one. 18 of 22 now. Or excuse me. 22 of 26. 39-33. Daly working on Weaver, puts up a floater, and he's fouled by Weaver. First on Layton, third on Jonesboro. TJ Daly's going to shoot 2. Daly, 3 out of 4. Made his first 3, missed his last one. And he missed that one. And he's a young man that will get down on himself. He's high energy. He's got a running motor that never stops. And sometimes he's his own worst enemy. He just corrected himself and made that free throw. 16 points for Daly. 39-34. Layton Weaver between the circles. Backs up to the jump circle, gets a pick, goes left side, hooks a pass over to McLaughlin, back to Iron, and rebound Nettleton. Rogers over to Daly. He'll stop and pop a long three and got it. That's 19 for TJ Daly. 39-37, 2-point game just like that. Leighton Weaver dribbles over to the wing, to the elbow, jump pass to the corner. Jaden Jones trying to drive, can't. Jump pass to Smith. Smith bounces it inside to McLaughlin. Elliott turns and he's fouled. A blocking foul is going to be called on Ellis, his third. Fourth on Nettleton. Two Raiders coming in, number 23, that's Malik Littleton. A 6'2" sophomore. And number 5, Markel Roddy. Here's Knowlton, spot 3, in and out. Rebound Nettleton. Then tied up by Jaden Jones. It'll be Nettleton basketball. On the possession arrow, Jonesboro is going to go full court pressure, 2-1-2. TJ Daly says, I'll take it. He doesn't back down from anybody. He is a tough competitor. Jump pass to the corner. 3 ball in the way, no. Rebound on the baseline, Knowlton. Into the front court, and there's going to be Elliott McLaughlin. And Scott Gifford again hits the deck. That time he was a little precarious coming down. He and a customer, a fan, ran into each other over there off the Nettleton player. Jaquez Jordan, TJ Brown ready to check in. Elliott McLaughlin whistled for the foul. His second. That's the 4th on Jonesboro in the quarter. Jordan and Brown in. Smith and Jones out. 39-37. Nettleton with another chance to tie. Getting back to Ellis, his pass deflected out of bounds by Knowlton. 26 on the shot clock, 3:41 on the game clock. 39-37, Jonesboro lead. Here comes MJ Marshall back in the game for Leighton Weaver. Sideline inbound for the Raiders. Into Ellis. Guarded by Marshall. Goes to the left side at midcourt. Goes back to TJ Whitney. Leaves it in the corner. Back to Whitney on the wing. He fires it to the right side. High wing. That's Ellis. Jump step in the paint. Hanger ties it up. Ellis has 4. We're tied at 39. Second tie of the game. MJ Marshall to the goal. Kicks it to the corner. Brown for 3. No. High for the board. Whitney. Now Nettleton with a chance to take the lead. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. There's Ellis holding off with his left hand, no call. Whitney, long 3, off the mark. Running rebound, MJ Marshall. Can't get ahead of the pack. Gives it up to Knowlton. Back to Marshall. 3 ball on the way, no. Tip, no. Jordan tips it, no. And coming down with the rebound was Roddy. In the front court, or double teamed over there, throws it across the court. It's rescued by Ellis, and Nettleton will slow it up. There is Ellis to the corner. Whitney back up top, or to Whitney in the corner. Whitney baseline drive, leaner, and a holding foul going to be called on Jonesboro's. Jaquez Jordan picks up his 4th. That's 5 on Jonesboro. And 2 free throws for TJ Whitney. 39 all. Elliott McLaughlin, Jaquez Jordan out. Elliott McLaughlin and Jordan's going to have to go back in until the first free throw is taken by T.J. Whitney, Hurd, and Weaver going to come in after that. And T.J. Daly will check in for the Raiders. First one, no good. Stays tied at 39. I'd have lost money there because I would have bet that would go down. There's Roddy out. Rogers out. And T.J. Whitney for his second free throw. And a 1-point lead. 39 all, 2:09 to go in the third. Got it. And Nettleton back up 40-39. 6 for Whitney tonight. Leighton Weaver in the front court, guarded by T.J. Daly. Takes him left side all the way down the lane, kicks to the corner. Marshall for three. No. Weaver there with the stick back cleanup. 41-40. Weaver with 11. T.J. Daly, long pass to the baseline. There's a floater, good from Markel Roddy, who has 5, and Nettleton back up 42-41. B.J. Knowlton has it right side to the baseline. Runner won't go. He's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Foul's going to be on T.J. Whitney. That's his first. That's 5 on Nettleton. 2-shot foul for B.J. Knowlton. 42-41 Nettleton. There's the third tie of the game at 42 on the made free throw by B.J. Knowlton, who has 14 in the game. There's Littleton out. Jaden Jones wants to come in for B.J. Knowlton, who regains the lead for the Hurricane. 43-42, Knowlton with 15. One minute, 30 seconds to go, 43-42 Jonesboro. Jones on Whitney. That's quick on quick. Or excuse me, Daly lost the basketball, and then coming up for the steal was T.J. Brown, and he's whistled for the foul. His second. And that's going to put Daly to the line to shoot 2. And Daly, you know, real their discussion over here between C.C. Smith and the official. Daly's first free throw is good to tie the game. 43 all. Daly with 20. And he can't get the touch on that one. We're tied at 43. Here comes Ellis back in for Nettleton, replacing T.J. Daly, who will take a rest. And it's a double technical. Or double foul, something like that. Leighton Weaver can't make his first free throw. We'll have another one to break this tie. Got it. 12 for Weaver. 44-43 Jonesboro. Possession arrow now in favor of the Hurricanes. Brown, Weaver, Hurd, Knowlton, and Jones in for Jonesboro. Roddy, Ellis, Smith, Rogers, pass to the right side, Hurd, behind him to Jones, out to Knowlton. 16 on the shot clock. Weaver launches a long three, way off the mark. Rebound Nettleton. Ahead to Smith. Stops at the wing. Behind him to Whitney. Back to Smith. 27 on the clock. 47 on the game clock. About a 21-second difference. 3 on the way. No. Rebound. B.J. Knowlton. Hurricane have 4-second differential. Shot clock to game clock. Knowlton, long pass ahead to Jaden Jones. Takes it down. Runner to Brown. Goes up. Shot. Will drop. T.J. Brown with 8. 46-43. Shot clock is off. 13 seconds in the quarter. TJ Whitney will work for the last shot. Knowlton backs off. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4. Whitney making the move. Top of the key. Step back three. Drains it. Tied at 46 to end the third. Back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Well, this story tonight between Nettleton and Jonesboro tied at 46-3. A week and a half ago, we started the game with the turbo clock with Jonesboro in command. Not tonight. The Raiders have brought in a different team here, just one that's a little more confident of themselves. Hurricane basketball to start the fourth quarter. Weaver, Knowlton, Jones, Hurd, and Brown. Brown has it on the wide left wing. Inside, shot up and in for B.J. Knowlton, his 17th point. 48-46. Dribble drive, Whitney, who just made a shot at the end of the quarter, almost threw a bad pass. Ellis has it, trying to spin on Knowlton. And the timeout called by the Raiders. It's a full timeout. We'll take the 30. 48-46. Jonesboro with the lead. This is Hurricane basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. For 18 seasons, you've been following Jonesboro High School athletics, now a part of the EAB Sports Network.
The Jonesboro Hurricane on 95.9 KWHF-FM, Harrisburg, Jonesboro.
Bud Schropel back here at Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium, the Barry Pruitt floor, back at the studios of the EAB Sports Network. Luke Guntharp, we got a good one going on tonight. Nettleton and Jonesboro for the final time this year. Jonesboro won the opener in a turbo clock fashion. That won't happen tonight, but they do lead at 48-46. Nettleton basketball out of the timeout, inbound to Jackson. Jonesboro man-to-man, Weaver picks him up. Left side to Whitney. Brewster has it, they swing it right side. Behind the arc is Jackson. In the paint, kicks it out. Long three, bottom for Ellis, his 7th. And Nettleton back on top, 49-48. Knowlton in the front court. Jalen Hurd hands it off to Knowlton. Knowlton in the paint, kicks it to Jones. Shot fake on the 3. In the paint, goes up, tripped and no call. Ball winds up in the hands of the Raiders and it goes out of bounds. Off Nettleton's hands, Jonesboro basketball. TJ Brown's going to throw it into Leighton Weaver. 49-48. Nettleton with the lead. Weaver going all the way to the right side. Calls play 5. Brewster guarding him. Nettleton comes up to set a pick. To the corner, inside, off the leg of Hurd as he was going up for the shot, was kind of bumped and lost the basketball. Nettleton has it. Ellis spinning on Jones all the way to the goal. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Jonesboro. It'll stay with the Raiders. Up 49-48 as Sidney Smith checks back in for T.J. Brown, and Eddie Young returns for Jalen Hurd. Whitney has it. Takes it to the paint. Throws a shot up, and he's fouled by B.J. Nettleton. His first in the quarter. And 2 free throws for T.J. Whitney. He's 3 out of 4. I'd bet money he'll make both of these. Got it. That's 10 for Whitney. 2-point Nettleton lead, 50-48. 6:14 to go in regulation. Whitney made them both. That's a 3-point lead now for the Raiders, 51-48. Leighton Weaver in the front court, guarded by Brewster. Takes him all the way down the lane. There's a closely guarded call on Brewster. His first in the quarter on the Raiders. Timeout, Jonesboro. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Hurricane trailing the Raiders 51-48. We'll be back here tomorrow, either in the third place game that starts at 4 or in the championship game that starts at 5:30. Then next week it's Tuesday night at Marion, Thursday and Friday at Briarcrest High School at 6:30 both nights. First against Briarcrest on Thursday, and then Friday against Christian Brothers out of Memphis at 6:30. Upcoming games here on the EAB Sports Network for the Hurricane. 51-48, Nettleton with the lead. Here come the Raiders and the Hurricane. Littleton is back out there for the Raiders. Jones is going to throw it in to Weaver in the corner. He'll stop for 3, in and out. Tipped by Brown, no. Rebound comes to Whitney. Gives it off to Ellis. Ellis in the front court. Guarded by Nettleton. Nettleton reaches in and fouls him. That's a second on Nettleton, second on Jonesboro. Sideline inbound for the Raiders. 51-48, Nettleton with a 3-point lead. In the backcourt, deep is going to be Ellis coming up with the basketball, be picked up by Nettleton. Takes him down the paint, drag step, blocked out of bounds, last touch by Eddie Young. That was a long drag step, I'm going to tell you. Inbound to Whitney, over to Ellis, a short 3. Brewster tries to save it in. It bounces twice off Smith, and then Jonesboro picks it up, and Nettleton commits a foul. Fouls on Littleton, his first. That's 2 on the Raiders. Is T.J. Daly back in and Jordan Orr back in. And also Rogers comes back in for Littleton. Hurricane basketball down 51-48. 5:32 in regulation. Weaver comes up the right side. Between the circles, Smith, left wing. Down low to Weaver. Turns, shoots, and got it. Great play. Wide open Weaver. 51-50. 1-point Raider lead. T.J. Daly in the front court. Dribbles in the paint. There's a hand check foul on Sidney Smith. And T.J. Daly just forces you to do that. He is constantly attacking. He's going to throw it in baseline right of the goal. Gets it into Whitney. Ball is deflected out by Smith. Or excuse me, Jones. Now they go to the 3-point line almost. Bouncer in, nobody looking. Ball's loose on the deck. Picked up by Jonesboro. Here's Knowlton. Coast to coast, goes up. Foul off his leg, out of bounds. They won't call the foul. Nettleton has it again. They dodged that bullet. Jackson's going to bring it up the floor. Picked up by Smith. Takes Smith in the paint, floats one off the window and in. Jackson with 4. 53-50 Nettleton. There's a shot in the paint. Goes in and one. Jaden Jones. Head of the pack, fouled by Daly. His third, team third. And now with the chance to tie this ball game will be Jaden Jones. He's 66%, 8 of 12 for the year. First free throw attempt of the night. Jaden Jones has some blood on his jersey. Leah Hill going to get it off. Going to give him 20 seconds to get it off, or they're going to have to put somebody in or change his jersey. One of the two. They get it off. Now Jones will toe the line to shoot the and one free throw to tie this ball game. 4:47 to go, 53-52 Raider lead, but Jaden Jones to tie it. He said 2 free throws. He missed it and rebounded Nettleton. They're going to give the ball to Nettleton. T.J. Brown, Jacquez Jordan checking in for Jaden Jones and Eddie Young. Full court pressure by Jonesboro. Smith on the ball handler to Whitney. Right side. Jackson double teamed. Gives it up. Pass deflected by Weaver. Picked up in the corner and then thrown out of bounds. Hurricane basketball. That pressure got to him. It was frantic. Don't give me the pass. I'm going to get rid of it quick. Here comes Weaver with the chance to take a lead with the 2. Jordan, left side high, Smith. Between the circles, Knowlton. Stops, gets an open look 3. It's short, and rebound right in the hands of Jackson, who almost had his pocket picked. Now he almost throws it away. He does. T.J. Brown picks up the loose basketball. Scoops it to Weaver. Another chance for the Hurricane as we approach the 4-minute mark. To the wing, Brown. Right side, Smith between the circles. Left side to Jordan. Knowlton again behind the arc. Gets it in the paint. Shovel shot. Good! And one! Knowlton gives Jonesboro the lead, 54-53. He's fouled by T.J. Whitney. That's the 4th on Nettleton. Knowlton for the and one free throw to give Jonesboro a 2-point lead with 3:43 to go. Got it. 20 points tonight for Knowlton. 55-53. Rogers back in for Nettleton. Here is Orr. Jump pass left side, gets it back. Shoots it to the right wing. Driving the baseline, shot up, no. Offensive foul, he ran over T.J. Brown. Jeremiah Jackson picks up his second. That's 5 on Nettleton. Player control foul. No free throws. T.J. Daly will check back in. You can't even hear the scores table horn going off. It's so loud in this place. Daly in for Jackson. 55-53 Jonesboro and the basketball. 3:30 to go. in regulation. Front court, Weaver, left side, Brown on the wing high is Jordan to Nettleton between the circles. He backs up. BJ between the legs, back to the other side in the paint. Blocking foul called in there on Rogers. His third. 2 free throws for BJ Nettleton, who took it all the way to the goal. He'll shoot 2 more free throws. .3:15 to go. Jalen Hurd is going to check back in after the first of 2 from BJ Nettleton. Wes Swift asking BJ Nettleton if he was good, and he shakes it off, says, "This is my time, Coach. Of course I'm good." Got the free throw. 21 for Nettleton, 3-point Jonesboro lead. 56-53. Weaver going to check out for Hurd. Get him a quick blow. Nettleton brings Rogers out, replaced by Orr. BJ Nettleton second on the way. Got it. 22 for Nettleton. 57-53. A 9-0 run for Jonesboro. Daly, leaner, won't go. Tipped out. Rebound, Smith throws it ahead, and Nettleton with the intercept. Daly has it back. Shoots it left wing. Whitney for 3. No. High for the board, TJ Brown. And a push off underneath on BJ Nettleton. Wow. That's 3 in this quarter, 3 in the game for Nettleton. That's 4 on Jonesboro. TJ Daly will throw it in baseline right of the goal. Timeout Jonesboro. 2:53 to go. 57-53 Hurricane. It's a full timeout. We'll take the 30. This is Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go, sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
We welcome you back here to Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium, the Barry Pruitt floor, the semifinals of the 40th Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. Jonesboro and Nettleton locked up in a good one. 57-53 Jonesboro. Nettleton basketball, they have Daly, Roddy, Ellis, Orr, and Whitney on the floor. Jonesboro counters with Hurd, Nettleton, Brown, Smith, and Jaquez Jordan. TJ Daly lobs it out front to Whitney. 33 on the shot clock. Whitney working on Brown. Takes him in the paint. Euro step. He's held by TJ Brown. His third. That's 5 on Jonesboro. 2 free throws coming for the Raiders. TJ Whitney, he has made 5 out of 6 free throws. Hurricane by 4. Whitney for 2. Missed it. He missed it. Jackson in for Roddy. Weaver in for Jordan. And the second free throw for TJ Whitney. 11 points tonight. He got that one. He has 12. 57-54. 3-point lead. Jalen Hurd will come out. He's replaced by Sidney Smith. Jones to Smith. Between the circles, Nettleton. To the right wing, Brown. Between the circles, Jordan inside, knocked away from behind, it's stolen by Nettleton. Daly underneath, Whitney wide open, dunks it. Makes it 57-56. Whitney with 14. Weaver in the front court, 2:14 to go, left side to Smith. Bounces it up top, T.J. Brown gets it, lost the handle between the legs, and Brown out of control. Turnover to Nettleton with a chance to take the lead. Jalen Hurd in for T.J. Brown. Timeout on the floor called by Nettleton. 2:06 to go. Jonesboro hanging on to a 1-point lead. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
2:06 to go, regulation. Jonesboro hanging on to a 1-point lead. They were down 53-48. They went on a 9-0 run to open up a 57-53 lead, but the last three scored by Nettleton on some sloppy play by Jonesboro, back-to-back turnovers, and Nettleton made them pay for it. Now they'll have the basketball. Daly, Whitney, Orr, Ellis, and Jackson. Bringing it up is going to be Orr. All the way to the goal. Layup won't go. A foul called on B.J. Knowlton, riding right there with him. That's 4 on Knowlton and 2 free throws for Jordan Orr. First attempts of the night. He can tie it and take the lead if he makes both ends. First one on the way. Banks it in, oh my. Ties it up at 57. Second free throw. Rattles that one home. Not pretty, but effective. 58-57. Nettleton by 1, 1:54 to go. Leighton Weaver in the front court. Bounces it to Knowlton. Knowlton takes it in, gets a lay-in. 24 for Knowlton. 59-58, Jonesboro, 1:36 to go. Ellis, front court, right side. Goes left. Fires a three. Won't go. Rebound, Knowlton. Gives it up to Smith. Hands it back to Weaver. Ahead to Knowlton in the front court. 1:15 to go. Knowlton feeds it over to Weaver. To Knowlton, back to Weaver. And timeout called by the Hurricane. 1:07 to go. In regulation, 59-58. Hurricane lead. Jonesboro will inbound at the 30. We'll keep it right here. Playing tomorrow in the 5th place game in the Paragould Girls Tournament, the Lady Hurricane, who lost their first contest on a last-second shot yesterday to Manila, rebounded today with the win over Westside, 49-41. They're going to play for 5th place tomorrow. Off to an 8-1 start, though, for interim head coach Stephen Etter. And the Hurricane trying to get to 4-1 on the season, leading Nettleton by 1, 59-58, and possession. Both teams are in the bonus. Possession arrow in favor of the Raiders. B.J. Knowlton going to toss it in. Weaver gets it in the backcourt. Comes across the timeline. 1 point, Jonesboro lead. Top of the key, Knowlton. Jacks a three. No. High for the board is Orr. Gives it up to Ellis. Back to Daly. 50 seconds to go. T.J. Daly, dribble drive, hanger. Foul called on Jaden Jones, his first. And T.J. Daly now to the line to tie and take the lead with 2 free throws. T.J. Daly's first on the way. Missed it. Now Daly to tie. 45 seconds to go. Going to have about a 10-second differential. Game clock and shot clock. He missed them both. High for the board. Nettleton gives it up to Weaver. Layton in the front court. To Nettleton, who crosses the timeline. Comes back to Weaver. Left wing, Smith. Top of the key. Hurd. Spinning. Giving it up to Smith. Left side to Weaver. 17 on the clock. Weaver to the top of the key. Closely guarded foul on Orr. His second. 2 free throws for Layton Weaver. Can give Jonesboro a full possession lead with 20 seconds to go. 23 seconds to be exact. Weaver shooting 2. He's 1 out of 2 tonight. First one on the way. Got it! That's 15 for Weaver. 2-point game. 60-58. Jonesboro by 2. Weaver's second free throw for a full possession lead. Missed it. Rebound, tipped around, coming down with it. Whitney gives it up to Ellis. Ellis to Daly. TJ, front court. Fires it right side. Ellis, back to Daly. Daly, dribble drive in the paint. Floats it. Got it. Ties it up. 22 for Daly. We're tied at 60. Jonesboro basketball with 6.4 seconds to go. TJ Daly on the attack. Gets his 22nd point after missing 2 free throws. Possession arrow in favor of Nettleton. Timeout called by the Raiders. We're keeping it right here. Timeout called by Jonesboro, I should say. And Hurricane will have to come full court with the game on the line. Tied at 60. What a contest this has been for this almost capacity crowd on the semifinals of the 40th Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. What a contest this has been. Both teams playing excellent. Both stars for both teams playing excellent. 2 leading scorers for Jonesboro. B.J. Nettleton with 24. Layton Weaver with 15. 2 leading scorers for Nettleton. T.J. Daly with 22. T.J. Whitney with 14. Been a contest that everybody can appreciate. Winner of this takes on the winner of Kirkwood and FACS out of Memphis. Each team has a timeout left. Nettleton doesn't look as if they're going to pick up Jonesboro full court. Now they're going to. Sidney Smith. Going to get it in to Nettleton. Nettleton on the dribble. Into the front court. Cut off. Gives it to Weaver. Weaver. 3 ball. No. Going to overtime. Tied at 60. Back in 1 minute before the overtime period. This is Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So, when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store. 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro. 870-333-5068.
At Crown Trophy in Jonesboro, they know what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies, plaques, and medals to awards and even custom apparel, Crown Trophy helps you honor moments that matter. They're proud to support local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and on Facebook. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned.
Weaver had a chance. He kind of was off balance as he took that three. Not sure that's exactly what he wanted to do, but it dang near went in, but it didn't, and now we're going to overtime. Tied at 60. Nettleton, Jackson, Ellis, Daly, Whitney, Orr. Hurricane with Weaver, Jones, Smith, Young, and Knowlton. Eddie Young, TJ Whitney in center circle. We go to overtime, and Nettleton controls the tip. Whitney got it going up. TJ Daly, who forced this overtime, gives it up to Whitney in the paint. Shovel shot. Good and one. Wow. Just a circus shot from TJ Whitney makes it 62-60 Nettleton. That foul was on Jaden Jones, his second. Eddie Young replaced by Jalen Hurd. And Whitney to give Nettleton a three-point advantage. Got it. Whitney was 17. 63-60. Hurd way out front. Hands it off to Smith. Smith almost had his pocket picked. Now it is picked. On the steal, right side to Orr in the paint. Shot blocked in there by Hurd. Tips it to Weaver. Here comes Jonesboro. Weaver on the run. Long pass to the wing. Jones takes it baseline. Lays it up and in. Jaden Jones with two. 63-62. Nettleton by one. Daly. Dribble drive to the paint. Goes up. In and out. Rebound Weaver. Ball knocked out by Nettleton. Hurricane basketball. 3 minutes to go in overtime. 63-62 Raider lead. Weaver, front court. To the left wing and Knowlton. He'll back up to midcourt. Wants to do a clear out. Knowlton. Right elbow, spins to the paint. Held on the floor. Ellis commits his fourth. Both teams in the bonus. And B.J. Knowlton to the line to shoot two. To tie the game first. Gets it on the roll. Ties the game at 63. Here comes Jacquez Jordan in for Leighton Weaver. TJ Brown for Jalen Hurd. Now for the lead. And Knowlton's 26th point. Couldn't get that one to go. And rebounded in the corner by Orr. We're tied at 63. That was the first miss in 12 tries. 11 of 12 for B.J. Knowlton. Here is Whitney in the paint. Dumps it down, shot up. Blocked in there by Jonesboro's Jordan. Jordan ahead of the pack, Euro step, got it to go! He has four and Jonesboro up, 65-63. Moisture on the floor. Got it to go! He has four and Jonesboro up. Leighton Weaver wants to check in. Coming back to the bench. What a drive by Jacquez Jordan. Nettleton basketball down 2, 65-63. Jonesboro with full court man-to-man pressure. Ellis is going to throw it in. Jonesboro not guarding the inbounder or the deep man. Now going to have to get some moisture up on the far end of the floor. Ken Weaver out to do the duties. Coach Weaver looked like he was born with a mop in his hands. Giving it a thorough wiping. 65-63. Jonesboro. Leighton Weaver's going to check in for B.J. Knowlton, who has 4 fouls. They get it in to Whitney, right back to back to Ellis. To Whitney. 65-63 Jonesboro. 2:09 to go in overtime. Daly with the drive, took some steps. Go say it was before the shot. Foul is on Jaquez Jordan. That's his 5th. He'll foul out with 2:05 to go. He made a great bucket there before he fouls out. 4 points tonight for Jordan. That'll get B.J. Knowlton in. He has 4 fouls. And T.J. Daly to the line. He missed his last 2. He's missed his last 3 at the free throw line. 5 out of 10. T.J. Daly. First one. Got it. Within 1, 23rd point for Daly to lead the Raiders. Missed that one. Tipped up and pulled down by Smith. 65-64. Smith front court to Weaver. Almost backcourt Weaver. Dribble drive, lost it. Saves it into T.J. Brown. Brown dribbles all the way to the top. Gives it to Knowlton. 20 on the shot clock. Needs a pick. Comes left side to Weaver. Weaver got his player on his back and hand check to pull him back in. No foul called. Weaver to Knowlton. 8 seconds. 7, 6. Knowlton. Dribble drive. Spin. Lost the handle. Picked up by Nettleton's T.J. Daly. Daly to Whitney. He walked. He walked. Give it back to the Hurricane. Happy steps out there. Hurricane get it back. Here comes Leighton Weaver. 1:20 to go in overtime. 1 point Hurricane lead. B.J. Knowlton. Right side on the wing. Backs up. He's guarded by Whitney. Takes him to the paint. Free throw line jumper. In and out. Tipped. And a foul's going to be called. Jackson coming over the back of T.J. Brown. That's the 3rd on Jackson. And T.J. Brown goes to the line for his first free throws of the year. Try to stretch this 1 point lead out. 65-64 Jonesboro. 1 minute, 1 second remaining. T.J. Brown. First, short. Jalen Hurd in for Sidney Smith. 2 timeouts left for each team. Brown for a 2-point lead. No good. Rebound Whitney. Gives it up to Daly. TJ, I'm sure he's going to take it to the goal. Crosses the timeline. Lob over the top to Orr. Orr in trouble. Back out to Daly. Daly to the corner. Left-handed 3 on the way short. Rebound Knowlton. got about a 3-second differential shot clock to game clock. Knowlton in the backcourt. Spins on the defender, now stops. Has Daly on him, spins on Daly again. Dribbling out front, B.J. Knowlton taking it to the hole. Fouled by Daly, and that's going to be 4 on Daly. Daly's going to sit down for a moment. He's going to be replaced by Brian Smith. That was 5 on Daly. He fouls out with 21 seconds to go. Went for the steal and caught him on the arm. And here is B.J. Knowlton. Well, he's going to have to wait because Jonesboro calls a 1-minute timeout. We'll take the 30 with them. This is Hurricane Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
21.9 seconds to go. In regulation, B.J. Knowlton will be in the line for Jonesboro. Shooting 2, trying to add to a 1-point Hurricane lead. 65-64. Knowlton, 11 out of 12 from the free throw line tonight. He made 11 in a row before he missed his last. He's out there with Brown, who just missed 2 free throws, Jones, Weaver, and young Jalen Hurd down low for Jonesboro. Jackson, Whitney, Orr, Smith, and Ellis. First one on the way. Got it! 26 for Knowlton. 66-64 now for a 3-point lead. Knowlton. Got them both! 27 for Knowlton. In the front court, Whitney, right side to Orr in the corner. Smith gives it up out front to Orr. 10 seconds to go. Orr, dribble drive to the wing off the hands of Knowlton. Nettleton got it back, almost threw it away again. Here's a long 3. Ellis drains it from downtown to tie it and go to a second overtime. Probably the guy you wanted to see take it, the way he wanted to take it, and he makes Jonesboro pay. Second overtime coming up after this 30-second timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
All Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pre-game with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
That last bucket by Ellis gave him 10 in the game and ties it at 67 to send it to a second overtime. Hurricane trying to get to 4-1. Nettleton trying to get to 6-2. And both trying to get to the championship game tomorrow night against either FACS out of Memphis or Kirkwood out of Clarksville, Tennessee. Hurricane almost came up with a couple of steals, almost a desperation 3 from Ellis, but he got his feet underneath it, stroked it right down, and we go to a second overtime. They'll jump it up again. going to be Hurd this time against Rogers in center circle. Knowlton, Weaver, Knowlton who has 4 fouls, Weaver, Jones, Brown, and Hurd on the floor for Jonesboro. Rogers gets a tip. Ellis, who just hit the 3. Roddy. Orr in the paint. Orr has it, trying to drive in from the right side. Kicks it way out front to Ellis. Back to Orr. Back to Ellis. 9 on the shot clock. Ellis has it back. Throws it in the paint. Tip. Ellis again. Long 3. This time off the back iron. Rebound taken by Nettleton. Missed the inside shot. Ball goes out of bounds off the Raiders. 67 all Hurricane basketball. I'm running out of pins. I've only got 7 different colors, and I'm down to my 7th. Hurd out front, Knowlton. Right side to Jones. Jones hands it off to Weaver. Layton held by Smith. His second, 2 free throws, Layton Weaver. 2 out of 4 tonight. The other night he was 0 for the game, and he and his dad shot about 1,000 free throws the next day. Weaver gets the roll on that one. Thank goodness for the shooter's touch. That's 16 for Weaver. MJ Marshall in the game, along with Sidney Smith coming in for Weaver. Second for Weaver. That one won't crawl over. Rebound Nettleton. .251 to go, 68-67 Jonesboro. Here's Ellis. Hands it off on the wing. In the paint, Jackson. Hesitation shot good and 1. Jackson has 6. Nettleton by 1. 69-68 and a and 1 free throw coming up for Jackson. That foul was on Jalen Hurd. His 3rd. Jackson's free throw, no good. Hard rebound, Hurd right there to pick it up. 69-68 Nettleton. Ball is flipped to Layton Weaver. Guarded by Orr in the front court. Weaver trying to get a pick, has to go around it. Gives it to Hurd, back to Weaver. 17 on the shot clock. Layton in the paint, puts up a runner, got it! Layton Weaver has 18. 70-69, Jonesboro by 1. 2:08 to go in the second overtime. Here is Ellis trying to work on Knowlton. Gives it up to Orr, working on Weaver. Takes him in the paint, kicks to the corner. Whitney for 3, drains it. TJ Whitney with 20. 72-70 Nettleton. Knowlton with less than 2 minutes to go. Knowlton, dribble drive, in the paint, pushed. Gonna shoot 2. Foul is on Kalen Ellis. That's 5 on Ellis, 4 on Ellis, excuse me. And B.J. Knowlton will be at the line to shoot 2. It's a full timeout called by the Raiders. We'll take the 30 with. This is Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
A home isn't just 4 walls and a roof. It's memories, milestones, a piece of who we are. That's why homeowners across Northeast Arkansas trust Ozark Valley Contracting to keep theirs strong. From roofs and siding to decks and full remodels, every project is built with care, craftsmanship, and pride because they know that quality work today means lasting value tomorrow. Call Ozark Valley Contracting at 870-586-4625 and build confidence in your home's future. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
B.J. Nettleton has 2 free throws coming to tie this game. We're in the second overtime, 72-70. Nettleton with the lead off a big 3 in the corner from T.J. Whitney, giving him 20 on the night. T.J. Daly leads Nettleton with 23 points, but he's fouled out in this contest. He'll have to watch from the bench. Whitney, Jackson, Smith, or Ellis for Nettleton. Weaver, Jones, Brown, Hurd, Knowlton for Jonesboro. 13 out of 14 is B.J. Nettleton. Got the first. 28 to tie his career high. Here's Smith in for Hurd. Now to tie the game at 72. B.J. Nettleton. Got them both. 29 for Nettleton, a new career high. What an incredible story this young man is, from not playing much at all as a sophomore to being the star of this team. In just 2 short years. Ball off the foot, picked up by Nettleton. He'll take it in. Can't get the shot to go, but he'll shoot 2 more free throws. That ball rolled off of Orr's foot. Nettleton picked it up on the run. Orr fouled him. That's his 3rd. And B.J. Nettleton back to the line to shoot 2 more. Now to give Jonesboro a lead. B.J. Nettleton. Got another one. Jonesboro up 1. That's 30 now for Nettleton. 73-72, Jonesboro. Smith out. Rogers in. He's the big man for the Raiders. Nettleton for a 2-point lead with 1:24 to go in the second overtime. Got it! 31 for Nettleton. 74-72. Ellis in the front court, getting a pick from Whitney. Now picked up by Brown. Back to the left side, Whitney. Fake on a long 3. Has Jones all over him. Goes in the corner. Gets it back from Orr. 15 on the clock. Orr, dribble drive. Oh, he's rescued on a foul. Looked like he had walked, and that's going to be on B.J. Nettleton. And Nettleton fouls out with 1 minute, 1 second to go. Jordan Orr, 2 for 2 from the line. M.J. Marshall in to replace him. To tie the game if he can make both ends. Jordan Orr, 4 points tonight. Missed the first. Now make sure you box out. 1 minute, 1 second to go. 74-72 Jonesboro. Got that one. It's a 1-point game. Timeout Nettleton, 74-73. Hurricane with the lead. It's a full timeout. We'll take the full with them. This is Hurricane basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no-hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale. And visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same. You first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Second overtime, Jonesboro up 174-73 with the basketball. B.J. Nettleton is fouled out. He's on the bench. Leighton Weaver, T.J. Brown, M.J. Marshall, Sidney Smith, Jaden Jones on the floor for the Hurricane. Bounce it into Weaver. Leighton into the front court. Being guarded all the way. Right side to Marshall. On the wing is Jones. Between the circles, Smith. Calling out T.J. Brown. He comes and gets a basketball. Right side, M.J. Marshall to Weaver. Leighton gets a player on his hip. Takes it down the lane. Flies it up. It's blocked out of bounds by Nettleton. 13 on the shot clock. Jonesboro will have it baseline right inbound, but not before Jonesboro calls a timeout. They have one timeout remaining. Nettleton has one timeout remaining. 74-73. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them on the EAB Sports Network.
Sports Network. We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
Leighton Weaver throws it in baseline right under his own goal, up 74-73. 38 seconds remaining. Bounce into T.J. Brown. He's fouled by Orr. His fourth. T.J. Brown to the line to shoot a couple. He just missed two. He's a former Nettleton Raider, transferred after his sophomore year to play football. 1,200 yards and 1,600 yards this year for the football team. Chipped in basketball this year and last year. First free throw, he can't get it to go. Hung on the front of the rim and fell off. M.J. Marshall in for Jalen Hurd. Stays 74-73. Brown 0 for 3. Gets that one to go. Brown now with 9 in the game. 75-73 Jonesboro. 32 seconds to go. Ellis, front court, guarded by Marshall. Spins him at the top of the key. Throws it inside, stolen by Weaver. Weaver gives it up to Brown, back to Weaver. Shot clock is off. Weaver fouled by Brewster. His second. Leighton Weaver now goes to the line to shoot 2. Leighton Weaver can seal this for the Hurricane, or almost seal it with a 4-point lead with both free throws. First will make it a full one-possession game. Missed it strong. Now he needs this for the 3-point advantage. Weaver tonight, 3 out of 7. Second free throw. He got that one for a 3-point lead. He has 19 in the game. 76-73. Here is Orr, coast to coast in the corner. Walk called and delayed center step. Jonesboro basketball. Up 3, 76-73. On the baseline, throwing it in and can't run is Sidney Smith. Smith gets it into Brown. Brown is fouled immediately by Jackson, his fourth. And T.J. Brown can make it a 2-possession game if he can make 1 out of these 2 free throws. He's 1 out of 4. That's 5 fouls on Jackson. He fouls out with 9 seconds in second overtime. T.J. Brown for the 2-possession lead. Short. And one more for a 2-possession lead. Wes Swift calls the full timeout. We'll take it with them. This is Hurricane Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Be a genius and shop at FoodSmart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save during the Best Choice truckload sale, featuring deals on 50 of your favorite Best Choice items. We also have Smithfield Whole Boston Butts for $1.47 a pound. 3 pounds of Sunkist Clementine oranges are $3.42. USDA Select T-Bone Steak Value Packs are $7.96 a pound. And 24 packs of Coke products are $9.97. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at FoodSmart.
TJ Brown to the line with one more free throw. He's 1 out of 5. This would be a 2-possession lead if he can make it. 9 seconds to go in the game. Now we're going to see if he misses it. Will they do the Lance Ritter defense? He got it, the 2-possession game. 10 for TJ Brown tonight. Whitney going to launch a 3. It's way off the mark. Rebound, Brown. He comes out of the pack. He takes it down, and the Hurricane win in double overtime, 77-73. The Hurricane are in the championship game to take on Kirkwood out of Clarksville, Tennessee, or FACS out of Memphis. Nettleton falls to 5-3. Hurricane win it 77-73. Our post-game show is next. Our JOSM Player of the Game announced. This is Hurricane Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954, for 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Sane. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Sane. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Sane, and God bless our troops.
A thriller. Double overtime matchup here in the semifinals of the Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. They outlast Nettleton 77-73. We were tied at 60 after regulation. It was forced into a second overtime off a buzzer beater 3 from Kalen Ellis. And then Jonesboro overtook him in overtime 10-6. And they win it by 4, 77-73. 25 free throws taken by Nettleton. He made 16 of them. Jonesboro went to the free throw line 36 tonight. They made 26 of them. Leading scorer for Nettleton and fouling out tonight, T.J. Daly had 23. He was 6 out of 12 from the night. T.J. Whitney, who hit a big three in the first overtime period, was 7 out of 9 from the line, 20 points in the game. 10 points for Kalen Ellis as he hit a big three to get it into the overtime period, second overtime period. Jeremiah Jackson, who fouled out with 9 seconds to go in the second overtime, finished with 6 points, 5 points for Markel Roddy, and 4 points for Jamarion Rogers. Jazarian Brewster played and did not score. Byron Smith played and did not score. Nettleton, 16 of 25 from the free throw line. For Jonesboro tonight, 31 points for B.J. Knowlton. After 28 points last night, he was 17 of 18 from the free throw line, but he had to watch the last minute and 1 second from the bench as he fouled out tonight, and that was probably the longest minute and a second in B.J. Knowlton's young life. 19 points for Leighton Weaver. He was 4 of 8 from the free throw line. 10 points for T.J. Brown, including a 2-possession game free throw, his second of the night in 6 attempts. Jalen Hurd had 5 points tonight. He was 1 of 2. 6 points for Jaden Jones. He was 0 for 1 from the line. 2 points for Eddie Young this evening. M.J. Marshall, Elliott McLaughlin, Sidney Smith all played and did not score. Jonesboro, again, 26 of 37 from the free throw line as they outlast the Raiders and win both contests this year versus their crosstown rival, this time in double overtime, 77-73. Our JOSM player of the game, once again, B.J. Knowlton, 31 points tonight, 17 of 18 from the line. He has a commitment this week from Harding University. More to follow, I'm sure, for the Jonesboro superstar. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Wes Swift will join us in the post-game show. Again, JOSM Player of the Game brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. Getting you back in the game for more than 40 years is B.J. Knowlton. Back with Wes Swift in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craig Head Electric.
Jonesboro High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
We are back at Jonesboro High School for the post-game coverage. And head coach Wes Swift joining me now. Pretty good game tonight, Coach.
Yeah, that was kind of what we expected last week. And, stuff like that happens. This is exactly what I expected tonight. The guys didn't, but I did.
Nettleton, you got to give them a lot of credit.
A hell of a lot of credit.
Totally forgot about that blowout last week.
I don't know if they totally forgot about it.
Or maybe they remembered it.
Maybe used it as motivation. You know what I mean? I always say that the team that's more motivated has a huge advantage in a game. And I knew we were going to probably not come out as playing as hard as what we needed to match their intensity. And they played harder than we did. They dominated the first quarter. I was really proud of our second quarter, just staying calm and getting back in the game gradually. So I was proud of that quarter.
This first quarter tonight, you kind of alluded to it, was kind of a hangover from last night.
Probably a little bit, and a little bit of, hey,
we win them by 30.
We beat them by a lot of points, and but anyway, it was a great win for our team. We needed that. That was really good in a lot of different ways.
Weaver, he needs to go to a hypnotist maybe. I'm not used to him seeing missing those free throws.
Well, he hadn't shot a lot of free throws. Remember, he was just sophomore last year and didn't shoot free throws very often. And I've told him, you watch him. He can shoot the lights out of the basketball, but he's never on that free throw line. He doesn't sit here and shoot 100 and 200 a day like he needs to, and he will, and he'll be fine. And he's still going to be a guy I want at the free throw line at the end of the year. But it's in his head a little bit, struggling. That's okay.
B.J. Knowlton, what a great game tonight.
The best thing about B.J., and I told him that in the locker room, was he didn't miss any free throws there in the fourth quarters or overtime. When he got to the line, he made them all count. That's just clutch, man.
And knew he was going to be fouled. They knew he was going to get fouled.
Yeah, it's funny. It was kind of two differently called games. In the first half, I didn't feel like they wanted to call anything on anybody. In the second half, you couldn't touch anybody, and both teams are way too dynamic off the bounce to call every little foul. And there was a lot of little fouls called, and both teams got a lot of free throws tonight. But B.J. did a great job knocking them down.
Who was your knockdown defensive player tonight, do you think?
I don't know, but I tell this. Sidney Smith starts for us and did not play much in the second half. We got into the second overtime, and everybody's kind of gassed, and they had gone to a really small lineup, T.J. Whitney being their best player, their biggest player out there. And so I asked Sidney, who hadn't played, I don't remember the last time he played was, but it had been a lot of minutes. I said, Sidney, are you still loose enough to play? He said, yeah, Coach. Wasn't pouting, nothing. I said, let's take out Jay Money and let's just go guards versus guards. And I think we were up one, and he comes down and he forced a turnover top of the key. First time they didn't get into the paint against us, he squared them up, and we go down and get a run out and got a little bit of space. And so that was a huge play. But, everybody made plays. We still got a long way to go. Growing up, they all played hard. Nettleton's got, everybody knows about the two TJs, but they got 3 or 4 guys that they're really slippery and can get downhill on you in a hurry.
A couple of their players that really haven't been the stars for them this year knocked down some big threes.
And that's what we said. They didn't make anything at Nettleton the other night. None of the threes went in. Said, that ain't going to happen again. They're going to make some shots. And so for us to get a lead there in the fourth quarter and then them to make some big shots and for us to keep our composure, and then we got the lead in the first overtime and had them scrambling out there, and they make about a 28-footer, at the buzzer, and then we got to regain our composure again. That's stuff you can't practice. You can't practice all of that. You got to go through that, and we did, and we came and we found a way. Even found the way with BJ fouling out. And we know that Daly had fouled out for them, but BJ was kind of taking control, and we had to find somebody else that could do it.
I thought Jaden Jones played a great game.
I thought
Jaden
Jones was really good. And, in fact, I had him out a little bit too long at one point there. Probably cost us a little bit.
Coach, tomorrow you'll get either Kirkwood or FACS, two really good basketball teams. Did you guys save anything for tomorrow night?
Well, we ain't worried about tomorrow night. We'll worry about that tomorrow. We're going to celebrate tonight because that was a really good win against a really good basketball team.
Great classic matchup. This one will be one for the ages between the two schools.
For sure.
Congratulations,
Thanks,
Coach. Wes Swift here in the postgame show. His team gets a win in double overtime, 77-73 over the Raiders. Now 4-1 on the season, getting ready to take on Kirkwood or FACS. That's going to do it for us. First of all, I want to thank Craig Miller and the media team from Jonesboro High School for putting this up on YouTube. JHS a warning, he'll be back tomorrow to do it as well at 5:30. That's the next broadcast of Hurricane Basketball. Certainly want to thank Luke Guntharp back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network. Winner takes on the game getting ready to happen between FACS and Kirkwood out of Clarksville, Tennessee. For Luke Guntharp, I'm Bud Schropel. Once again, your final score. Jonesboro wins it 77-73 until tomorrow night right here at Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium. So long from Jonesboro, Arkansas. You've been listening to Jonesboro High School Basketball presentation and production of the EAB Sports Network. Good night, everyone.